go back to the suck cocoon and no, don't. Oh god, controller, why do you do this to me? Now okay, now I am going to walk around because yeah, I'm not gonna use the suck cocoon anymore. It sucks. Ah, it's a joke. Okay, I'm really tired. I should stop. Well, hello everybody again and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke Challenge. And in between episodes I decided to run back to the Pokemon Center / Pokemon Mart to buy some more repels before exploring the Relic Passage. And then Iris interrupted me, so I decided let's hit record because this might be important. So she's gonna talk to us and yeah, I just wanted to get this on camera because this is kind of important. Yeah, she tells us about Burke being back at this gym, and we're now able to fight him and get the next gym badge basically. So let's just stop by the Pokemon Center real quick and heal up our Pokemon, and then I'll see you guys back at the Relic Passage where we kinda left off in the last episode. Well, we left off in the park or in the garden area, but today we're gonna explore the Relic Passage and we're gonna catch our newly acquired team member, Chrysolite here, the male Whimsicott, a partner in the Relic Passage. So I'll see you guys when I bought some repels and when I'm back at the Relic Passage. Yes. Woo! Okay, welcome back. Yeah, I just sprayed some repels and I'm walking through this hole into the Relic Passage. So there's not going to be an encounter right away because I of course sprayed these repels, but before we encounter anything we can just battle some trainers right here and maybe get our Pokemon to level up a little bit, and then we'll see if we can catch a nice team member, or a nice final team member, and a nice new wife, I guess, for Whimsicott. It's kind of unusual that I get a male Whimsicott because Whimsicott is one of those Pokemon that is kind of like always female to me. I don't know, I really don't know what's up with that. Like some Pokemon like Jinx, I believe they're always female. But then there's also Pokemon that really look feminine, but they're always or they can be male. And then there's also Pokemon that look really manly and that can also be female, but that's like a gender thing, and that's I don't really know where I'm going with this, but we're just battling some Venipedes in a cave, and that's what it all boils down to. So yeah, Coughing is up next right here. I believe I'm just gonna stay in and wreck this thing with a nice Ember, because Amber herself here is putting in a lot of work with that Ember being very strong. Yeah, look at that Smog missing. Wow, yeah, that's really Ember putting in work, really avoiding that Smog. And maybe she gets up to level 20? Yes, there we go. Unfortunately, it's another 10 levels before she evolves. And that was Scientist whatever, I didn't catch her name, I'm sorry. And then there is another item right here, a Heartstone. Oh, that's very nice if we get some rock types. And you can also catch rock types in here, so we might be able to use that in the near future. So let's see, we're running around without a repel here, so we might be able to encounter a Pokemon here. But I kind of want to battle this dude here, because that's something we have to do, and it's experience and it's useful. So back in Black and White 1 the sewers didn't exist at all. And they added them in Black and White 2, and I completely forgot that it links up to the Relic Passage. I did remember that the Relic Passage was a thing, and that was also a thing in Black and White 1, but I forgot that they linked it up to the sewers and that you can explore a little bit of it relatively early. So yeah, we have to remember that, because I think we're gonna come back to the Relic Passage later on, that we already caught an encounter right here. So let's go to our partner Howlite right here and knock out this Grimer with a nice and powerful return. Oh, minimize, that might be a problem. Let's see, yeah, I always miss when Pokemon use like one minimize or sand attack or mud slap, or when they basically lower my accuracy by only one stage. I start missing things already. Yeah, my Pokemon might be blind, but in this case it went all fine, or it all went fine. We might be able to... Yeah, there we go, that's our encounter. So let's see what's going to be. It's going to be a Roggenrola, but the question is it female? It isn't, so it is not going to be our encounter for now. Yeah, we do need to encounter a female Pokemon right here in order to pair up with Chrysalite, because Chrysalite is a male, of course, and that's just how it works. So we're gonna run from this, and hopefully we're going to encounter a female Pokemon, whatever that Pokemon may be, because I don't really remember what's in here. So let's switch up to Howlite, because I believe this guy has got a Howlite or a Herdier of his own, and that might be a really powerful foe, so I want to take them, or take him on, or his Pokemon, whatever. Oh, it's only one, with my own Herdier, Howlite. But yeah, he has got a Herdier, I remembered correctly. And a nice powerful return should do a lot of damage to him. And it's kind of our advantage that this guy doesn't have return. So he isn't going to do a lot of damage to us with that. Yeah, Bite doesn't do all that much. So let's just go for a Rock Smash to finish this guy off. It's still super effective. But I think... Yeah, that was the case a couple of episodes ago. I went for Rock Smash on Herdier in the Battle Company, I believe, and it didn't do all that much damage. And then I went for Return, and that just annihilated the thing. So from now on out, I just go for returns, because, well, those are more powerful. I believe only if the thing is 4 times weak to fighting, or in this case Rock Smash. But this is a Woobat, and it's going to be our encounter for this area. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting, actually. I don't want to Bite and I don't want to Return, because that's gonna knock it out. I'm not a really big fan of a Woobat. I don't think I've actually used one before. So this might be... yeah, that doesn't do anything, because Woobat is of course a Psychic Flying type. But I haven't used a Woobat before, and maybe I misjudged it for not being good, but as far as I know this thing isn't all that great. But let's just hope and pray that it doesn't have the Klutz ability, because if it has the Klutz ability it is going to be garbage. But if it has... it can also have another ability, but I kind of forgot what ability that is, and we'll see in just a moment. And if it doesn't have the other ability, then I'll just look it up and see what could have been. But I'm way ahead of things here. We still need to catch this thing, and Rock Smash isn't doing anything because it's 4 times resisted, of course. But this thing would pair up nicely with Whimsicott, covering some weaknesses. I don't really know what. I have to think about that before I open my mouth, actually. Yeah, I also took the liberty to buy more Great Balls when I was buying repels, and I also bought some more Super Potions, and I believe that's it. So yeah, and I sold an X speed or something, I don't really know. But let's just catch this Woobat and check it out. Maybe it's a really good one, and maybe not. Our luck was amazing in the previous episode. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. But Whimsicott is kind of the proof of that. But we caught it. I didn't expect otherwise. But yeah, we got Woobat. It's very cute. But it might not be all that useful. Oh right, we have to give it a nickname. Yeah, let me quickly consult my list, and I'll be right back with a fitting nickname for Woobat. Okay, I got a fitting nickname for this Woobat right here. Let's see if I can spell it correctly. Let's see, and then let's see if I can pronounce it correctly after that. That's also a challenge. I believe this is how you spell it. Amethyst? 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 this? Yeah. It's the awakener of the third eye, develops intuition and awareness, facilitate meditation, calming and tranquility. So yeah, that's kind of a backstory. If you want to look it up, you're always welcome to do that. But this is our new pair right here, and I'm gonna hope and pray that this thing is good. Please, I also checked his other ability in this cut, and it's unaware, and unaware is a really good ability. So let's hope and it's modest. Oh, it's modest. That's already really good. But please be unaware. Oh, it's unaware. Yes. Booyah. Oh my! I need to go to the casino tonight, because if I go to the casino, I'm gonna win monies. This is amazing. We got a modest Swoobat with unaware instead of Klutz, because Klutz sucks. Like Klutz is like the worst ability ever. But yeah, this is amazing. A modest Swoobat with unaware. This thing can actually be good. Like, not without lying, this thing can actually be good. This is a nice pair right here. So yeah, we did a lot of things, and we're gonna do some more things, because I just realized that the episode isn't over yet. Let's put up another rappel, and then let's leave this place, because we got all we can wish for right here. Oh, it's a dust cloud. Let's see what's in here. It's a blue shard. Let's pick that up. That's a little cherry on top, little blue shard on top. But I believe there's no more items right here or Pokemon battles to be had, because the rest is blocked off. The rest of that area is blocked off. But I believe we can do a little bit more in the sewers right here. So let me just quickly search around, and if I find something new or a new area that we can access right here that I didn't access before, then I'll meet you guys back here. Or in the area, rather. The place I find the thing. Shut up, me, and cut away. Okay, I believe this is a new area. This is right where we got where the doctor is and where we got the leftovers. So if you, instead of going up right here, you go to the left, and then you can go down, but there's nothing there. But if you go up, actually, there is something here. Not the repel wearing off, but there is a rare bone. Okay, nice. So we can sell that for a lot of money and buy some more goodies. And I believe if we go down here, it is a dead end. So is that everything that we can get? That's kind of a downer. I really wanted to get more. There's a guy right there that we can't really battle because there's a little fence. Oh, is that really everything that we can still do right here? Is that really what I cut this video up for? Yeah, I believe so. Well then, as I said in the previous episode, you can come back here and explore this place when I believe it's winter, and then the water will be drained, so you can explore down here using these steps, and there will be different areas you can access and different items you can obtain. So for now we're gonna leave, and yeah, let's see what else are we going to do. We got an amazing new pair. Like, it's better than I can ever wish for. It's a Whimsicott and an actual good Swoobat. So I don't really want to push my luck here, but we might be able to like make a little start on the gym, because I don't really know what else we can do. So let's quickly heal up, and then I'll meet you guys by the gym. Okay, well, driving into Gym Street or whatever it's called, we are going to be able to enter the gym finally and take it on. Oh wow, yeah, I actually forgot that this gym looks way different than it does in Black and White 1. It's all white now, and there's all these cocoons. There's a new mechanic, because apparently beehives aren't interesting enough. So we have to travel through cocoons now and battle trainers that way. We get sucked into them, however that works, and then we get spat out again. And I believe there's a trainer in here if we walk past. I also took the liberty of switching around some items. As you can see, Sapphire is now holding the scope lens. She is still holding the Patch Berry, and she and he are still holding their respective items. And then Chrysolite here is holding the leftovers, and I gave Amethyst here the EXP share. So yeah, I forgot this is a bug gym. Why am I not leading with Amber? She is our designated bug killer. So let's see if we can take on the first trainer right here. That's a wall. There isn't actually a trainer in here. The trainer is right here. Yeah, nice. Bugs. Amazing. Just jumping into this quite randomly. Yeah, I'm looking at my timer. It says 22 minutes right now. But there's a lot of stuff to cut out, so this episode is not going to be that long as it's telling me right now. So I can still truck on a little bit longer and probably take on most of the trainers in this gym, and then I'll take on the gym leader Berg in the next episode. It's also going to be very exciting because it's going to be our third gym badge. Yeah, it's been a while since we took on a gym battle, or gym leader, that is. And it's always very exciting because it means a tough battle ahead, a risky battle ahead, and yeah. So let's prepare ourselves by taking on these Harlequins and gaining some much needed experience. Oh right, yeah, this is the cocoon that's gonna break open and have a trainer inside. Oh wow, it's moi. It's a bit of a French tone. It's a little bit of a hint to Kalos, actually. Yeah, that's probably not really, but you can now say, oh, Kalos confirmed. Whoa, amazing. Wow. Of course, it's been out like ages, X and Y, and it's been like redundant now. It's been over with, and we've had that adventure. We've bought that T-shirt. Been there, done that. Yeah, it's old news, as we say. Do we say? Yeah, we do say that. Swat Loon. Wow, that's gonna give us a boatload of experience, and hopefully it's gonna die to 1 ember because it's a grass bug type. It's 4 times weak to fire, and Magby is amazing. So yes, it does die to 1 ember, and it does give us a boatload of experience. And Amethyst here gaining some much needed experience to getting back up to par with the team. Well, not back up to par, but up to par with the rest of the team, because she is a very new and newly acquired member. I don't really know where I'm going with this. It's 10:30. Okay, you can check the little clock down there at the bottom screen. I know you can. And it's quite late, and I've had so much luck that my brain just can't handle this. Like, I'm usually very unlucky. I'm a very unlucky person, and that shows a lot in video games when I play video games. But in this case, everything in these past 2 episodes, everything has turned out great. So yeah, let's hope that I'm not pushing my luck here by taking on these trainers. And that's why I'm also gonna take on Berg in the next episode, because that might be considered as pushing my luck if I take on the gym leader right now. But Dwebble, do I want to stay in for Dwebble here? I don't think so, because his rock type moves are gonna do a lot of damage. And I don't really know if Berg has a Dwebble or Dweeble. Yeah, I was gonna say I should look it up, but I'm not looking stuff up. I don't like looking stuff up, because then you know what's coming and then you can prepare for that, and that kind of takes away from the challenge. So I'm not gonna look up if Berg has a Dwebble. I'm just gonna dig real hard in my memory and see if I can remember. But yeah, that return didn't do anything. That bite also didn't do anything, but we did get the flinch. And Rock Smash is neutral because he's a bug type, so let's just go for a couple more bites here, and we get some flinches right here, and that's very nice. And of course, like, this is what I talked about in the previous episode. I always miss when my accuracy is lowered by 1. That's amazing. Like, it's only lowered by 1 stage, and yet I miss. Like, why? I get that it's lowered, but there are instances that I've hit multiple moves in a row when my accuracy was down 6 stages, and like, I just don't get it. I just really don't get it. But next up is Combi, or Combi, whatever, so we can just go back into Ember and wreck it with an ember. Wreck the thing with our ember, with amber. Yeah, that's kind of a funny name. And it's also a gemstone, so it fits in our nicknaming theme. Or a mineral or a gemstone, that's kind of my nicknaming theme. It's kind of a vague nicknaming theme, because I don't know if there's enough gemstones slash minerals out there to make it into one nicknaming theme. So yeah, if you only pick gemstones or only pick minerals, then you might not have enough nickname options for all your Pokemon. But I believe this is the final trainer of this gym, and after that I'm gonna leave off the episode. And yeah, I can feel my voice getting a bit hurt, because I've been talking for, I think, like almost an hour now. No, not almost an hour. Like 50 minutes. Let's say 50 minutes. That's nearly an hour. So, and I'm all out of iced tea. Oh, I just need a drink, man. And after this, I'm not gonna record anymore. This is the cap for now. I've had an amazing run these past couple of videos, and I don't want to push my luck, as I said. So I'm just gonna sit on the couch and probably watch a movie or a bit of House of Cards. That's also what I like to watch. All you kids out there, or watchers, viewers, whatever, that are into House of Cards, yeah, it's an amazing series. And also, well, Breaking Bad, but I finished Breaking Bad a while ago. And I'm almost done with House of Cards as well. I just realized I'm at season 4, and there's only a couple of more episodes to go. But I believe there is still, like, it's still going. They're still adding episodes, but it just takes a while for them to put them on Netflix, I guess. And in the meantime, I'm also waiting for the new season of Better Call Saul. That's also something I follow. But yeah, I like watching movies and series on Netflix mainly, because it takes my mind off of things, and I like even gaming. Like it's something that I do to relax, but sometimes, like, I don't want to game anymore because I still have to focus. I still have to use my brains and do stuff and react. And especially when playing something like a Nuzlocke or a Nuzlocke or a Wetlocke, I still need to think about things like this. Like, do I want to get Imprison or do I want to get Odor Sleuth? I don't know. Like, Odor Sleuth isn't really that useful because we have Insurance, so we can hit ghost types already as it is. Odor Sleuth might be useful if you're a normal type that only has normal type moves. Yeah, it enables normal and fighting type moves to hit ghost types. But we don't have those, so let's go for Imprison. Like, Imprison isn't that good of a move either, but it's better than Odor Sleuth in this case. So let's go for that, and yeah, that's the last Harlequin, I believe. And then if we go up to this bit, the front bit or the side bit, I don't remember. It's the side bit, okay. Okay, we need to go back. We could have also walked around, but I'm lazy, so I just go back to the suck cocoon and no, don't. Oh god, controller, why do you do this to me? Now okay, now I am going to walk around because yeah, I'm not gonna use the suck cocoon anymore. It sucks. Ah, it's a joke. Okay, I'm really tired. I should stop. But up to the final room we go. This is Berg's room, and yeah, it also looks very different from how it looked in Black and White 1. But if we go down through this hole, we get back to the entrance of the gym. We bust open this cocoon, and that creates a shortcut that we can take later on if we're going to take on the gym leader Berg. But for now, I'm going to end off the episode. I'm going to heal up in between videos, and then in the beginning of the next episode, I might do some training actually before I take on Berg, because the gym trainers were quite like on par with us level wise. They were like at the level 20s, 21, something like that. And I am going to look up Berg's highest level and then train accordingly to that level, like maybe a bit below that, to still make it a little bit of a challenge. But I'm gonna do all of that either in between episodes or as a little time lapse in the next video, and then we're going to take on Berg, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna do all of that fun stuff in the next episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.